Money in the power, money in the power. I ain't something. I got money in the power. That's that Scarface, guys, man. We are here with another episode today as we talk about let's talk about some business. We're gonna talk about some business here tonight. And I'm going to be really sharing some of my, I guess you call some of my testimony from my network marketing experience with CannaGlobe. With today's title, Is CannaGlobe a Pyramid Scheme? Is CannaGlobe a pyramid scheme? So I figured this would be a great topic. I finally feel relieved. I finally feel free. I finally am liberated to really share more insight into my experience here. And then at the end, I guess I'll really give a judgment based upon what I talk about. Whether I really feel like, is CannaGlobe a pyramid scheme? Is it a scam? Is it, is it a legitimate business, a great network market? What do I really feel about this thing called CannaGlobe? Now, in case you guys don't know who I am, it's from this standpoint. Another aspect of ERGJ is I am a top 15 income earner with this company called CannaGlobe. That's where I got this shirt from, by the way. Shift, right? Shift the Stigma 15. It's got my name on the back. This is what I won, right? I won my shirt when I was a top 15 income earner when CannaGlobe launched, their founders launched in April of 2024. And we launched in Vegas. And we couldn't, no 420 when we went to Vegas, because they picked a hotel that wouldn't allow 420. But nonetheless, it's okay. We make mistakes. You just, don't know if we want to make those kind of mistakes, but we make mistakes nonetheless. And so that's okay. Somebody should be fired, but maybe they're not. Who knows? But that happens sometimes. We make these mistakes, and then you have a pool party, but then at your founder's launch at the hotel that you selected that wouldn't allow any 420 at a 420 launch. No longer, we also couldn't get in the pool because the pool was off limits at the green 420 pool party. Okay. That's just two mistakes, but it's okay. We all make mistakes. So at any rate, top 15 income earner, I'll be sharing a product of the day here today as well. And I'll be sharing a little bit about my experience here with this thing called CannaGlobe. Is it a pyramid scheme? Is a question I'll be looking to help answer here today. It's probably multiple, episodes to this series, because I got a lot to share. But at any rate, I was a top 15 income earner with the company. I came in, recruiting. I came in doing the presentation. I came in doing the training. And I'll talk a little bit to you guys about how you can make some money if that's something that you decide to do or if you are currently doing it. Now, while you guys are connecting, let us know where you're connected from in the comments below. Let us know what city, what state, what country you might be connected from here tonight if you should happen to catch us live. And if it's something that you are here and you're going to be catching a replay, just put in the console #replay so we know that you did actually take the time to check in with us here tonight. So what's going on with you beautiful people, man? Go ahead and give me some shout outs in the comments below. Now, I am a serial entrepreneur. I go by ERGJ, also the Godfather, and I was running a organization, a team called the Unlimited Income Squad. Then we changed to we split. We had the Unlimited Income Squad, and I started another team called the Profit Posse. So I was a part of both of those. And we also, helped to get the Spanish Squad started. That's something else that we did during my tenure. And basically what I was doing, guys, is I was just doing what I do. I'm pretty good at what I do. I'm pretty good at talking to people about what I got going on, giving them an opportunity to participate in the profits in which I see. I tell people about opportunities. They decide to take part of them or not. And that's just what it is. And so, but unfortunately, my tenure with CannaGlobe is over. And that's just because of a misunderstanding leading to miscommunication, leading to, hey, you got to play your chess move. I got to play my chess move. And we're going to just see who wins, because I don't lose in chess. That's one thing that I don't do. I don't lose in chess. And also, you may not understand this, which I was trying to help them to understand, is that it's 2024. And everybody has a voice. Everybody put in console, I got a voice. Everybody has a voice. You can express your voice in 2024 like you could never express your voice before. You can reach people in ways in 2024 that you couldn't reach people before. And so I use this thing called the telephone, or what I consider to be the whole world inside my hand, called a smartphone. And then I go and I reach people all over the world spreading my message. And I know that as I sow seeds into this ground, I will find other people who vibing with how I'm vibing. I'm also going to find people who ain't vibing with how I'm vibing. That's just okay. Because we need people in all different areas doing their best and whatever it is they do best. And if what you do best is what I do best and we want to get together and collaborate, make some money together, that's fine. Or if I do something that's best, you do it in a different area, you want to get together and collaborate, make some money together, that's fine. But here's the thing about business. You get in business to make some money. Is there anybody here saying you got in business to not make money? That didn't make much sense. So if you're going to go from being an employee to an entrepreneur, you're saying that, hey, instead of me making money based on my hours that I work, I'm going to make money based off the effort that I put in. And that's going to should bring me back a greater return than $15 an hour. All right. But you got to bet on yourself. You got to be willing to put in the work. Right? Willing to put in the effort day in and day out, probably more so than you were as an employee. But guess what? You get to choose when you want to put in the work, especially when this world is open 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not limited by your location, because I'll have people that do business with me in China. I got people I do business with in Australia. I got people I do business with all over the world. And guess what? They're not on the same Eastern time zone that I'm in. So once you begin to open up your mind and realize, man, wait a second, I can talk to people. I can communicate with people. I can use this thing called technology. I can use Facebook. I can use Instagram. I can use TikTok. I can use WhatsApp. I can use all these different apps on my phone to reach people all over the world who are looking for what I have to offer. Do you realize that your income truly is unlimited because you have unlimited access today like you never had before? Is there anybody who'd like to debate me on this? This is how I'm helping other people make money, because I'm helping them to think differently than they thought before. Wow, no, I don't just have to do business in Decatur, Georgia. No, I don't have to just do business in Georgia, period. No, I don't have to just do business in the United States. I can do business all over the world. And ain't nothing you can do about it. What's going on, big bro? Alex Harris. Now, I want to check some functionality real quick before I dive into this. Is CannaGlobe that network marketing opportunity that I just got through taking advantage of, that I was just hitting them for the money? I was getting the top 15 all time with the company. And ooh, boy, it's just like, you know what happened? Let me tell you. It's just like when the Democrats lost Tulsi Gabbard, who is probably going to be running for president in 4 years. That's what they lost. And I get to talk my shit now, boy. It's getting hot up in here. Now, it says I got a little poll thing. What's going on, Sheila? Oh, Sheila. Give it to me. Oh, it's not Lisa Marie. Okay, all right. Let me see if this poll thing is working. Okay. I'm going to launch this poll. Let me know if it's working for you. Do you guys see a poll where you can click something that's asking you, have you ever tried network marketing? I'm trying some new technology here tonight, okay? And then we're going to get to some point where if you want to come on screen, you're on your phone, you can hit the little button down there to join. If you want to join, maybe got something to say. Let's see what else we got down here. Got a Q&A. So if you have a question while I'm rolling, just ask the question and I'll be more than happy to try to get to it. I don't want to be here too long. And then we have links. So it may be some links. So you'll see some other spaces. So if you want to get into crypto, I got a Coinbase link for you. I'll be dropping my real estate link for you pretty soon. I got an e-commerce link down there for you. You want to support your brother and we want to make some money together. Because what do I do? What I do is I help you make more money. But it starts by helping you to think differently than you currently think right now. So I understand we got to do a whole bunch of work, retransforming, having the renewing of the mind on how you can get to some more money so you can do whatever you want to do for your family or whatever the case may be. I want you to be free. Financially free, emotionally free, stress-free, pain-free. I want you to be free. And if you want to be free, just put in the console, I want to be free. Oh, yeah, if you want to be free. Just put in the comments below, I want to be free. All right. Now, here's what happens when you get free. When you get free, you don't give a damn what nobody else got to say. You don't give a damn what nobody else think. Because guess what? If you got something you got to say, right, say it with your chest. What's going on? Bomo is in the house. Thanks so much for joining. So, I got a few people. If you hear, you say you want to jump in at some point in time, you got something to say, that's cool. I'll bring you on in. You got to be on your phone, though. I think that's how it works. All right, now, let me tell you a little bit. Let me start here because I was talking to one of my, I guess what you call them. I sponsored them, so they're my recruit. Okay, I was talking to one of my recruits today, and she was like, Godfather, I don't really, I'm not going to really be talking like you be talking, but I want to share something with you that maybe you want to share, in one of your episodes. So just understand this, guys. I'm also a voice for the voiceless. I have no problem letting you know what I think because I'm a man. I'm a man's man up in here. Now, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about this strategy that is used in these spaces. Now, it's used all over. It's used in every business model you can think of, but you may not really piece it together until you hear an explanation. Now, in this particular instance, we're going to call it stacking. Okay, stacking. Now, what stacking is if you notice in these opportunities, they're going to have events, regional events, national events, whatever the case may be. They're going to have events. And at every event, every major event, there needs to be recognition. Now, here's the reason why it needs to be recognition. Because somebody has to have achieved something over this 90-day period, 6-month period, whatever the period is. Somebody has had to say done something so we can have someone to honor or who other people can look up to, right, as it relates to achievement, right? So somebody has got to have got ranked up, got to another level, whatever the case may be. But here's what happens. Sometimes in the slow seasons, right, somebody might not do nothing. In other words, you have a time in your company and your period where people just that's just a slow period. Nobody doing nothing. It could have something to do with the election season. It could have something to do with everybody just broke. It could be something like, all the kids are out of school, whatever, right? So when there isn't a winner to highlight, then you have to puff somebody up. In other words, you have to make it look like they're a winner when they're not really a winner. Now, there may be people who would warrant this kind of help because they are loyal to the cause, loyal to the business, loyal to the mission, right? They down like faux flat, so you don't mind propping them up as if they are some a god or goddess of achievement when they ain't achieved shit. Okay? So stacking looks like this. You understand that there's going to be a comp plan involved in how you get your money. And typically you're going to have a comp plan that's either going to go deep or it's going to go wide. Now, in this particular case, you got a comp plan okay, we got 3 people that have ever tried network marketing. Cool. You got a comp plan that can go both, right? You can go wide if you want to have like some right now money. I'll talk about that in a second. Or you go deep if you want to work on later money, right? But you want to rank up. So if you want to rank up, like get to the next level so you can put yourself in a position to make more money, then you will forfeit the money that you can make right now going wide. You go deep, right? And then boom, you can bump up the area. But here's the problem. If you go deep instead of going wide, you don't make no money. Let me show you how this works. So if I go wide, right? Let's just say whatever the comp plan, I go wide every time I personally bring someone into the business, I make $100. And I can do that 12 times. So if I do that 12 times, I personally sponsor someone 12 times, I make $1,200. Does that make sense? One time, $100 times 12 is $1,200. Put that in console, $1,200. If I go deep, meaning that in order for me to advance, I would need to go 3 wide and then go deep. If I go 3 wide and then go deep, well, then instead of making $1,200, I would make wide 3. That would be $300. And then I would make basically nothing, anything down below. So I would go wide to make $1,200, or I go deep and I'd only make $300. Right? That's just to get the area. Now, some people, all right, they do that in the sense that they prop people up, right, by helping them by creating ghost accounts, by realigning the organizations to put people up under someone. So when you hear someone that might be from Puerto Rico who says, oh, I promoted myself in 48 hours, just know that he got promoted in something area because he got a little help by this thing called stacking. He didn't go out and recruit. No, he got some help from his buddies or her buddies, I guess I gave it away, from his buddies, okay, because they made promises. So here's how this works. Now, this doesn't mean this is necessarily, I don't know, you just need to understand. Marlon Wayans says this. He says, man, if you're going to be in business, you got to be a shark. Like, we ain't talking about personal. We're not talking about how you personally feel about something. I'm just helping you to understand some things that you may not understand because you ain't been in business as long. You're an entrepreneur, you're an employee, whatever the case may be. So I do understand the good old boy system. I do understand looking out for those who have helped you and y'all long-term friends, long-term business partners. Y'all been doing business for 20, 30, 40 years back in the day. Y'all made some money 50 years ago, whatever the case may be, right? And now you're on to this opportunity. You're trying to convince your old running mate, you know what I'm saying, your old person you used to run out there on the streets with. Y'all make some money stealing stuff together. Y'all used to make some money out there, you know what I'm saying, selling weed, whatever the case may be, right? You want to bring them into something legitimate. But they ain't really trying to come. But you know, if you bring them in, they are pretty good at what they do, whether that be talking or recruiting or selling or whatever, but they ain't really trying to come in. So what you gonna have to do? You're gonna have to sweeten the pot. You say, okay, well, here's what I can do. Well, you know what I'm saying, we got this regional that's gonna be taking place in your home city, and we want to honor you. We want to puff you up. I'm going to help you get to a place where we can say you are a leader in this company. And then next thing you know, we get in your city and you're being honored in your city. Now, how many of you guys would love to be in a position where someone tells you that, hey, I'm going to help you. We're coming to your city. We're going to get you into a position where you're a leader in this company, not by your own efforts, but by our helping you. And that's going to help pump you up so that we can prop you up and you can be a leader of this company. How many guys will say yes? How many guys will say, yeah, oh, cool. You're going to honor me. I'm going to get a recognition. I'm going to get to stand up in front of the crowd. They're going to all cheer me, cheer me, cheer me. But here's the thing. See, I read this thing called a good book called the Bible, who somebody else might say I'm a believer, because they'll say something like desire truth above all else. But when I read the Bible, it was a man named Jesus, and he went walking around the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. And when he got through fasting, he came up against the enemy who said, hey, I will puff you up. I'll make you a ruler or whatever he told him, right? I'm going to make you a ruler. I'm going to make you a king, but all you got to do is sell your soul. And Jesus said no. Uh-oh. Oh, is that what the book say? Yeah, it say desire truth above all else. And Jesus said no. Because he was a man's man, I believe, said, man, if I'm going to get to be the ruler of the company, if I'm going to get to be the new representative of this Spanish squad, if I'm going to be, right, I'm going to get there on my own merit. And that's why I stand here before you today to let you know I'm a top 15 income earner with this company, and I got there on my own merit. I was not sponsored. I kind of recruited myself with the help of the sister I was dating at the time. My upline never helped me. I'm sitting up here putting together presentations, having events here in Atlanta, Georgia, well, Decatur, Decatur where it's greater. I'm like, all you got to do is come down. If you come down, right, boom, guess what? We can start closing some people. We can all make some money. He would never come to Atlanta. Why not? Now, let me ask you this, right? If you found you one superstar, one, and they just happen to be, it doesn't matter, because you can take a flight for about $100, $150. It doesn't matter. What up, Donto? If you had a superstar, like Donto, like Alex, I would have came, we met in Vegas. I would have came to down California if I needed to. If you had you a superstar who is working, because you know how hard it is to find, how many guys know how hard it is if you are an employer, how hard it is to find good help? Or if you're doing nonprofit, do you know how hard it is to find good help? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the hardest, in the comments below, how hard is it to find good help? How hard is it? Oh, it is hard to find good help. So when you find someone who's willing to work, like a Nicole Johnson-Steen, well, shit, I had no problem traveling to Memphis to help my teammate out, because when I help my teammate out and they a superstar and they can get 24 people in a room and we roll up there, we can start closing people. They make some money. I make some money. They get invested into the company or the opportunity. And guess what? We all get paid. See? So it didn't make sense. I'm like, damn, okay, scheduling, whatever. But guess what? Here's the reason why. I understand why he never came. You know why? Because the company wasn't paying for it. And then until the company started paying, okay, we're going to pay you to go here. They was overlooking what I was doing here in Atlanta, Georgia. They was overlooking what the heck I was doing, being a number 15 income earner with the company. They was overlooking what the fuck I was doing here. And they was paying their money to send that motherfucker elsewhere instead of signing up people here with a superstar. They was going over there doing, they wasn't doing shit. They wasn't signing people up. It was just a showcase. You know how I know they wasn't signing people up? Y'all remember what happened in Vegas? Y'all remember what happened in Vegas, right? In Vegas, it was nothing but a show. In Vegas, we didn't have no training. In Vegas, they didn't even show the presentation. In Vegas, they couldn't sell no product. You launch in Vegas and can't do any training. You can't show the presentation. You don't help us make no money. What you helped us to do was to have a fashion show. Now, it was a pretty snazzy green outfits fashion show, but it was a fashion show nonetheless. You got my teammates pissed off. Alex was mad than a motherfucker. I'm like, what can I do? You done fucked me up. Now you're costing me money because y'all can't act right. Oh, okay. I see you, Alex. Let me see you, Alex. Oh boy. Let me see. It's going to be on. Let me see if this works. It's going to be on and popping. I think he was signaling to me. I don't know if he's able to talk to us Wednesday. It might be. I don't know. We'll try that. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. He said, put me in. Uh-oh.
Wait, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. Hey. Yes. I had a very large discretion, and I still do. I still look at these events. I still look at these so-called extravagant trips that are being made on your dollar, not the company's dollar, but you got to pay for everything. So how can you afford to pay for Puerto Rico trips, for Las Vegas trips that has nothing to do with business, but it's a sideshow? It's a sideshow. Let me show you how, so Evan, you heard me tell you this from the gate in April. Like you said, I was mad than a motherfucker in April.
Yeah.
I said, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of some slave master cracking on the building, let me show off and showcase these niggas that's making me a whole bunch of money. Because you can go into this company right now and find me one testimony from a customer.
Ooh.
Show me a testimony from a customer. One. Not a video, not an area, not a regional. Show me some actual customers who are paying for these products that is $175 for a fucking blunt.
Ooh.
Show me somebody who getting high like that and are satisfied for $175 for a blunt. I'll wait. I got all day. I can be here for a minute. You can call me back. Call me back when you get an answer, because I would love to hear that. Shit, you got a tincture for $200, which is one syringe with 8 grams of syringe, or however many grams that comes in that one syringe. $200 to do a what? I can go
Oh,
look here. I can go right here. Look, this store right here, that one. See, we're passing it right
yeah,
now. That one.
yeah.
I can go right there right now and go get the same shit for a 90. Look, less a fifth of the price, not a quarter, a fifth of the price. Right now, I can go right over here to across the street and go grab the same shit that is being promoted and being. Show me these customers, because I came into the company myself, and I never had a thing with CannaGlobe until Las Vegas, because I spent thousands of dollars for a room and lit. Shut up, sir. Shut up. Stop. I paid thousands of dollars to be out there for a week. It was only a 3-day event, but I had a plan, because I'm a hustler. I got a plan. I'm gonna go out there. We're gonna go to this event. We're gonna go pay for, they got new products. I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna go buy up whatever product. I'm gonna buy up everything I can buy. I'm gonna go hit these streets and I'm gonna go do what I do. I'm a stepper. I'm gonna be on these streets. I'm gonna be moving. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, I'm outside. Remember we was outside? How many
Yeah.
people I talked to when we was
Yeah,
outside,
you
brother?
talking about, boy, you talking about shit, everybody that got there, everybody that breathe.
Everybody that bro, look, how many, look, you saw it. Every person, I was talking to pimps, I was talking to hoes, I was talking to corporate men, I was talking to people at the bus stop, I was talking to people at the motherfucking food place, I was talking to everybody.
Yeah, yeah,
But I couldn't make no money because there was no money to be made. And then when we get to this event, when we finally do show up and we have to go into the event, it was a sideshow. And that's why I said we got 3 and 4 main people running the show. Now, let's not talk about the wife who jumped out the ship. Let's not talk about that part. We don't want to talk about that part. We don't want to talk about the wife jumping ship. Why did the wife jump the ship? Huh? If it's so legit and it's so all of this and all of that, why is your own wife jumping ship? CEO, let's talk about that. Where your woman at? Your man supporter before any of these so-called niggas, because you had a whole bunch of niggas on your stage. I gotta wear my suit and tie. We so fancy. Oh, I gotta wear my bow tie today. I'ma show out for master today. That's what you're doing.
woo, yeah,
Look, even the motherfuckers who got branded with something, right? They said, these people got a brand. They got a new brand. These people have just been awarded a brand, right?
yeah,
You just got a brand. So you're telling me that I can get a brand, but I can't even showcase it at the event that we're in. So wait. Before that, we're at a whole marijuana. We sell weed for a living, right? In this company. So you're telling me I sell weed, but I can't even have a joint or a mushroom or a tincture or a THC beverage in the place that we are supposed to be having an event. I can't do that.
Yeah,
How come?
then a block down the road, you can go to the dispensary.
No, not a block down the road, across the street.
Oh, across the street,
Remember?
yeah. Yeah.
Across the street, we went to the cookie store. We went to the other place by
And
McDonald's.
this is
Look,
Vegas.
I had to go there just to get me a little high. I smoke weed. I smoke weed. I fuck with.
Yeah.
I fuck with all of that. You feel me? But that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to go out there and make money. Hold on.
All right. Let me go ahead. Finish up, then I can let Adato in.
So I don't want to keep it too long. I'm not saying that CannaGlobe is a pyramid scheme, but it seems, because there's a lot of ways you can make money, but the way they set it up is to make it's a facade. I can give you 5 different ways to make money in this company. You don't have to recruit -1. You still got 4 different ways to make money. You're either gonna sell, you're gonna teach, you're gonna do a couple other things to make some money, right? But if I'm not doing that, if my main focus is to, if I'm a ordinary Joe, and I say I know a lot of people who smoke weed, and this was my idea. I know a lot of people who smoke weed. I know everybody I know smoke weed. I can have a dispensary with all this 200 and something odd items on my list to sell. But I can't get none of that without having to pay full price. Like I'm a customer.
Yeah, because you are.
I'm the customer. There you go. There, bingo. Ding, 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 ding. Who's the customer?
Yeah.
Where are you making your money at? You're making your money off of your videos, off of your recruits, because now you, at one point, you can spend $10 with your $25 website fee.
Right.
That's $25 website fee is understandable. $10, just to have something to keep in motion, that's understandable. But then when you up the price, what does that tell me? That means you ain't making no real sales. You're depending on me now as a VDO, as an associate, because they say, oh, it's your business. It's your business. But how much shit did I label? How much shit did I label, Evan? How many brands and how many different people did I label for? Oh, I got this. My name is that. My name is this. My name is that. And you can put that on your website. But when you click the button, what do it say? It don't say get your mind right.
Right.
It's a CannaGlobe. So it's not yours. You're an associate. You're not you don't own none of that.
None of it.
You don't own none of that. But they say, oh, be a virtual dispensary owner today. I can't even get no. So if I own some, I own some shit. I own some shit. I own some shit. Matter of fact, let's put it like this. I own a food truck, right? If I go and I spend my money and I go flip my money to how I want to flip it, if I want a hot dog one day, I don't even eat meat. But if I want a hot dog, I go get a fucking hot dog. It's gonna come out my pocket, but it ain't gonna come out my pocket because I can budget shit right to where I can still take a hot dog. But here it is, a company where I have to pay $175 for a blunt just to have a blunt? And then you want me to promote this? You want me to push that line to somebody who's an average smoker, who's just an average, not a heavy smoker, because I got heavy smokers too. Ain't nobody paying that.
Yeah.
Nobody. No. In California, Colorado, anywhere where it's legal, Nevada, Arizona. Let's get into the states that are legal already. Do you think these legal states right now, like I said, right behind me, over there,
And you're
I
in
can go
California.
buy I can go buy anything that's in CannaGlobe right now for a third of the price and and twice the quality.
And you're in California, right?
I'm in California. Yes, sir. So how do I make a living CannaGlobing?
Now, my boy Alex, man. Now, how in the world are we doing business together if you're in California and I'm in Atlanta? How does that
Because we
happen?
network like we supposed to. Like CannaGlobe wants us to do. We do the same shit on our own accord, like we've been doing for years. I don't need them to help me middleman nothing. I
Right.
don't need a middleman. I go to the source or I don't go. There's no middleman. I go to the plug. Your company's supposed to be the plug for me.
Right.
But now I feel like I'm middleman and shit.
You are.
That's exactly what I'm doing. No. That's not what I signed up for. I didn't sign up to be a middleman in your company look, okay, I'm a businessman. You're a businessman.
Right.
If somebody says they want beds, they want 6 sheets and some neck fans, can you run me a deal? You're going to be like, absolutely. I'll give you, you know what? You come buy 4 sets of sheets. I'll give you 2 for half off. And then I'll give you a couple neck fans for a certain fraction off because you're coming to spend some money with me.
Right.
I can't do that in CannaGlobe. I can't run a deal, just to I can't sweeten no deals. So that means I don't own this because I don't have control of the pricing. I don't, and then on top of that, I gotta wait a week to get a joint, or are you telling me I gotta wait 6 days, depending on if I hit it on the weekend or whatever? I gotta wait all this time just to get a joint. If I'm in pain, let's not even talk about the high shit, right? If I'm in chronic pain and I say, yo, Evan, I like what you showed me. You gave me that little bomb.
Yeah.
It's the and I rubbed it and it was cool. And they work.
Right.
They do work.
Right.
They do work, but they're overpriced again.
Yeah.
But then I'm in pain. You gave me a sample that's gonna work. And then once I'm done with my sample, I say, yo, bro, I need another one of
Right.
them. And then I gotta wait a week to get it. Now, but okay, why why am I gonna wait a week for a double priced, overpriced product to come to me when I can go right here and get it today for half of that and have it today?
Yeah.
All you gotta be is 21. It's like alcohol out here. Look, I'm in front of a liquor store right now. I can go in this liquor store right now and show you mushroom products, a variety, a plethora of product that's non-THC, but it's still the same shit in the liquor store. I can go to the gas station down the street right here and get the same shit. I can go down here at the other store and get the same shit. It's everywhere out here. But you expect me to sell a product which is easily accessible? Because, okay, I understand Atlanta, places where they're not, Memphis, places where it's not so legal. I get that part, because you can't grab it like you can grab it out here. So I understand how you can make money in those areas.
Right.
If I'm in a place like Texas, where Texas is legal too right now, but if, like I said, Louisiana, right? You can't sell mushrooms in Louisiana.
Right.
But I got hundreds of people maybe that wants to buy a mushroom product. I can't even send it.
Yeah.
But we're supposed to be federally able to send it across all 50 states. That's if I can't send it to Louisiana, that don't make 50. That's subtracted 1. 5 minus 1, 49. like so you're not telling me the truth. What you say all the time, Evan? Truth, what?
Well, what the CEO say? Desire truth above all else.
Yeah. Desire truth above all else.
It's
only certain truths being told. And let's not get into the awards.
Oh yeah, I'm about to get into that. So we gotta bring you back. We gotta bring you back, man. Donto been waiting, bro.
Brother Donto, big brother Donto, come on in, brother. The price is right. Come on down. You know I had to come talk my shit, and I appreciate you letting me on. Thank you. I'm gonna watch this whole shit out, and if you want to bring me back on, I got a lot more to say.
Okay, all right. Oh, that's what's up, man. Hey, man, give me some hand claps in the chat for brother Alex, man. Oh, look at that. It got rid of my thing on top. So I think, was the doctor saying let me in? So let's talk about these awards. So again, guys, we're talking about how you can be, if you don't understand business, you could be duped by your lack of understanding. In other words, here's one thing I want you to take away. If you don't hear anything else I'm saying tonight, here's what I want you to take away. Our biggest enemy is our own ignorance. Our biggest enemy is our own ignorance. What you don't know can and will hurt you. And wherever you may be naive, right? That's the reason why I think as parents, those that are parents, you're raising your children up and you're protecting them until they can comprehend and understand on their own, so they can go out into this evil world and be safe, right? So you want to arm them with information and arm them with wisdom and arm them with guidance and arm them with counseling. Our biggest enemy is our own ignorance, right? So instead of me and maybe some others, really diving in, maybe having someone to really, talk to us about whatever, now we have learned, but that's what it is. So when it comes to these awards, like what I'm saying is, it's a lot of empty calories, right? So we go to Vegas and they're giving all these awards. So one of the things they were handing out was this title called Founder. You come to Vegas for our launch, you'll be a founder. Now, I've seen this tactic and trick before, but at the time I didn't even think about it. I remember back, how many guys remember the test water days? I remember back in the test water days, right? That at that time you say, hey, if you give this much money or something, sell this much whatever, then we're going to give you shares of the company. So then they doctored up, certificates, sent it out, and made it seem like you own shares in a company that never was a publicly traded company, right? I sniffed that out though. I was like, wait a second, if it's going to be shares of the company, it's going to have a company seal, all this stuff. I sniffed that out immediately, and I let my people know, hey, We don't know what direction this thing going in, so we're going to have to be up out of here. Same thing here, where I sniff something out, right, from the pattern of deceit. Like, wait a second. A founder, what does that really mean? If you really are a founder of the company, then you got some type of benefits, other than just to say you put a name tag on and say I'm a founder. Like, what the fuck does that really mean? What is my bonus pay? Right? What are the benefits that come with being a founder with this company? But they do that to make people feel like they have some type of ownership. It's called deceit, because you don't know no better, that you now are a part owner of this company that you don't own. It's to make you feel like you own something versus you really owning something. The same thing with the awards. We're just talking about, it's a pattern here. Oh, we are, nutraceutical company of the year. Okay, who gave you that award? Oh, a company, a magazine called Lux Life, or a magazine called GHP, Global Hemp Partners, has deemed us the 2023 Nutraceutical Company of the Year. Oh, really? Okay, well, who is GHP? Right? I know it sounds good. I know it look good, but then when you look behind the veil, you see that GHP is a brand under a company called Global Media. AI, artificial intelligence. Oh, you mean to tell me this company is using some artificial intelligence, this company is using technology, but yet they still continue to recruit 80-year-olds? You know why they recruit 80-year-olds and 70-year-olds and 90-year-olds? Because their business model is to be old-fashioned. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. When you do old-fashioned shit, you attract old-ass people. And if you know anything about business, when people get old, they retire. They don't come out and come smoking like a motherfucker joking. Nope, they retire when they get old. They don't go start a new thing and say, yes, I'm now the weed champion. Yes, I can sell more weed than you. That's not what an 80-year-old do. Ooh, boy, y'all should have got me started. I told y'all not to get me started. Okay. All right, let's see here. What's going on? What Danto say? I got you, Danto. Let's see if Danto trying to go over here now. So Global Media AI is an online publisher of magazines or different magazines, and their goal.
Look, I'm looking rough over here. I said, well, you know what? My boy get on. I'm gonna ride with him. I don't care.
That's the DONTO, baby.
Yeah, this is my authentic self. No haircut. No, nothing. I'm just here in this barren land. What's up, brother?
What's up with you, man? I see you had a few words you wanted to share with the people. But y'all better be ready to lay up.
Hey, after Alex got on, I don't even know what I want to share. Shoot, he took care of a whole lot of stuff. I just want to get on with your brother and shoot, support you, and definitely for sure. Shit, you know how we're gonna do? We're gonna ride hard now when we ride.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, I tell you what you can share with us, because we did do a launch party in Memphis, right? Yes. And it was me, you, our new recruit. We had a good time.
Yes.
But one thing that was quite apparent that was missing was the other people in Memphis, the other videos, the other people who in Memphis who want us to come and support them.
Right.
But when we were having our launch party, didn't show up for us, man. What you remember that time?
Yeah. I remember. So, I invited other CannaGlobers and all of that. That's from Memphis. Sent out the invite that I sent to everybody. And but you know how I do. But I can talk about it now, but I couldn't let that stop me, not the DONTO. So I felt like that. So then they wanted me to support them. We just talking straight business. You want me to support you? I'm like, man, I'm not going to that. Y'all ain't come to mine. Well, first, I'm just saying. I ain't what it is. I don't drink the Kool-Aid like that.
Yeah.
I don't blindly follow like that.
Yeah.
And so that right there ain't cool. I mean, it's just business though. It's still business. So I don't take it like that, but I'm taking it from a business point of view.
Right.
You do for me, I do for you.
And
You
that,
ain't gonna just be no.
and
There
that's
ain't gonna just be no take.
yeah, and that's exactly what I mean when I start talking about stacking. It's the philosophy of, oh, you do for me, I do for you. Okay, you come in, boom, we gonna do for you, boom, we can prop you up, and then boom, you'll start paying us back. You know what I mean? It's not a game that everybody's playing. It's just a game that the top people play. You know what I'm saying? Or the seasoned people, or the serial network marketers play.
Right. And what happens, and what I've seen over the years is those. So if you do one network marketing company, but if you got a strong enough network, and whatever go on with that company, it could be whatever that is. If you already have a strong enough network, you just move your people to the next one.
Yeah.
And you get the money, and whatever go on with that one, because things do go on. It's a lot of politics. I would say politics. When we say politics, it means you don't know what the hell gonna happen, especially when you ain't in full control. Oh, did I say something? Yeah, when it comes to politics, red, blue, green, white, or yellow. If you ain't in full control, you don't know what's going on. It's puppet masters everywhere.
Yeah.
Politics is almost like the corporate structure. Hello.
Yeah.
Shit roll downhill. Hello. That's it, bro. You gotta ask me some questions because I get the map. Now you can ask me something.
But here's the thing, Donald. See, you've been in multiple opportunities, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's my theory that when you get you a superstar like a Nicole Johnson Steen,
Yes.
you're gonna show up for that motherfucker, right? I mean, I just didn't. I mean, is it me? I mean, maybe it was me, man. Because I'm a guy that's like, nigga, you getting results. Let's get it. Cause you put money in my motherfucking pocket. Let's go get these results. What else need to be talked about?
Right. And yeah, then when you have someone like Triple P, and I've actually had a couple of superstars in different ones, but Triple P was like the last one.
Right.
The last one so far. But then I'm talking about they be like, I'm talking about they do stuff like superstar stuff. I'm like, woo! And so then even with these opportunities, like shoot, I know I like to talk. Look like I need to talk even more. Look like because somebody be watching. They always watching.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro. Hey, what do you do?
So now you came to Vegas with us as well. So you were there at the launch. And how was your experience in Vegas?
My experience in Vegas,
Yeah.
man. Okay, like for real. You know, I haven't flown in forever, ever. And you know, me being I hate to say but by me being in the wheelchair, it's a lot of things. It was a lot of stuff and needing support and help for different things like bathing and sitting on the, using the restroom, bathe clothing and all that. I had to think about a whole lot of stuff just to get to Vegas. So it was a lot. So I said all that to say, for me to get in that dang old place, and I couldn't get on the stage, that was probably one of the craziest things that I ever seen. Because I know about wheelchairs when it comes to stadiums and arenas and all that. Oh, I guess top notch seating.
Right.
But
I mean, we rolled in there first. We got in there first. We just rolled right on in.
I'm the first person in the door.
Yeah.
So, I passed all the folks that's in the line to get into the event. I already know. I was like, hey, look, I got it. Watch it. As you know, I was like, I got it, bro. I'm good. I got this. So, get in there and shoot, got to looking like, oh, I ain't gonna make it. I can't make it to the stage. But then my boy came through, ERGJ. We took care of that. But it's the whole thing, though. Why y'all ain't think about that? Y'all knew I was an area. I put the work in.
Yeah, they had they had two people there with wheelchairs that were, I don't know if he area, but
You took me to junkyard pimp. Hey, bro. Cause they're in a wheelchair. They don't do that, bro. That's not a good comparison. Everybody that's black ain't whatever y'all thought that y'all said. Everybody that's in the wheelchair ain't the same. Hey. I be whooping the hell out of these damn walking folks. So don't lump me in because I'm in the wheelchair with the other folks that's in the wheelchair. Let's not do that, bro. Nah, let's do that.
All right, so they knew you were area. They knew you was coming. I let them know who I was coming with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know who they is that knew, but some other people knew that, you know what I'm saying, that might be something to consider.
Man, my ass still hurt from sitting in that little ass eye chair. Come riding on the airplane to get to damn Vegas. And then I did all that, jumped them, flew across the world and couldn't get on the stage. And ain't that some shit?
So, but, however, you did get a chance to get that mic when they had to stop the whole show for you.
Right.
What happened there?
I don't know if they stopped the whole show for me, but it happened.
What happened? Because Alex was there too, man. What happened? You want to tell the story? You want Alex to tell the story?
I like to hear other people tell the story, but I can tell the story, but I don't want to tell the story.
I'm gonna bring Alex back so he can tell the story, man. Because he got a whole different view, man. I'm gonna bring Alex back. I'll bring you back in a second.
Right.
Oh, Alex. Alex, you get to come back. I knew you wanted to do it. Oh boy. Okay, so we get a chance to tell. Oh, I never heard this version before. I don't think I have because I was, wherever I was at. All right, so Alex, I was gonna tell the story, man, about what happened in Vegas with HWIC when we couldn't get HWIC on the stage, man. Alex is back. What's going on, Alex?
I'm doing amazing, brother. I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing spectacular. All of them good things.
Now, we'll say this, man. Before you tell that story, man, that although we're having fun, like it did take CannaGlobe or that opportunity to bring us all together to finally meet in person, right? Although we know how to separate, okay, the business or the model and all of that, and then still also share some good things. So it was a great pleasure to meet Alex for the first time. He's the reason why I went to Vegas. Like I was really not gonna go to Vegas, and then he was like, he going. And I like, shit, man, and shit, you going, I'm gonna have to goddamn go meet my dog, you know what I mean? Got a chance to meet HWIC in person. I think that wasn't the first time I met HWIC, but for him to fly all the way in a wheelchair to make it to Vegas to meet the team, like that was a big thing. You guys got to meet Sincere, who's in the comments. So you guys got a chance to meet Sincere for the first time. Shanrika, Lollipop. Right, like King Quill, like all these people, man, you got a chance to meet for the first time. So if that wouldn't have happened, if we all didn't take advantage of this opportunity, so there are silver linings in these things. But this is another silver lining, as you share, because I ain't heard. I'm ready, boy, because I ain't heard this from your perspective. What happened in that auditorium in Vegas, bro? Go ahead, brother Alex.
So I remember it vividly. Like a painting in the sky. I remember it so very vividly. It was just something that I had to take, and this is what changed my mind. Because, like I said, I was looking at it from a business point of view. I'm a businessman. I've been running business for over a decade, right? And I sat in the third row from the front of the stage. And remember what you told me?
What?
You said, you remember what, I don't know if you remember this. You said, because I was sitting next to Troy.
Right.
Remember I had Troy sitting in
Troy was there too.
I remember I had to house Troy because Troy didn't have nowhere to go, and I housed Troy right for the day. So
y'all was saving some seats, right. Yeah.
And so we sat together in the third row from the front, right? And then you came over, you said, we're going to do our chant. When we walk up, they're going to introduce us. They're going to have a portion in this ceremony where they're going to introduce us. When we walk up, I want us to do the chant. Everywhere we go,
Everywhere we go,
people want to know
people want to
who we
know
are.
who
So
we
we
are.
tell them
So
we
we
are
tell
the
them
posse,
we are
the
the
Body Poppin'
party.
Posse.
The
Hey,
party.
hey, so remember that? Do you remember that? So
Yeah.
I'm in the front row, sitting and waiting. I said, I don't give a fuck what's going on. I said, when brother steps up, when big brother steps up and they announce his name, we gonna chant it out. Troy, you with me? Troy was with it.
Yeah,
Troy,
Troy was with it.
Troy was with it. Troy was with it. I'm with it, right? And they start calling people at the people. Mind you, there's a lot of areas, and this is what I say. It looked like a slave ship for me. For me, because I know history. I've seen this, and I've studied certain things in history. It just reminded me of that.
Okay.
It was a who got the biggest buck, right? So while we're doing that, I'm waiting on us to show up. I'm waiting for you. They call Evan. No, matter of fact, you wasn't even a part of that shit because you were our top 15. So you
Right.
wasn't even on that stage. But when they called, when I was waiting for us to call anybody in the private posse for us, right? And then it came down to a Danto. They never even called his name. You was upstairs, I'm downstairs. The lady had to run upstairs because you or Wanda informed somebody, hey, we got an area up here who's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
They didn't even have accessibility to get down there to get on the stage.
Right.
They didn't even have that for it. They had no accessibility when this is a whole $1 million corporation casino. Not CannaGlobe. The casino didn't even have accommodations for that, right?
Yeah.
And so I see this lady run in front of the stage. She says, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I got somebody who ain't been called yet, and he can't come down here. So she got off the stage, and she ran. You remember that?
Yeah.
She got off the stage, she
That was
ran,
done.
and she ran across the stage this way, right in front of me, and she went upstairs, and then she got up, and then she passed Donto the mic. She didn't even pass the mic. She put the mic in his face.
Yeah.
And then Donto, I am the DONTO, the HWI motherfucking CZ, you busy. You feel me? And he went in. And you know what? That was the best performance of the night.
On the whole weekend.
The whole weekend, Donto shut that down. He shut it down. And you know what? The way he presented it, the way he was passionate. And you know what? Yo, it was the pro you even Donto will tell you. Donto, get back on here and tell us. It was the help from you, from me, from everybody in our team who said, Donto, you gotta get it, you gotta get it, you gotta get it. And he went all the way in. He went all the way in. I'm talking about he went balls deep,
Yeah.
deep, right? And then he does this. He makes a spectacular of it. And then just as soon as he done, it's forgotten about. As soon as he was done, no, look, she ran back on stage and there was nothing else said. Like, I would have gave that man the most highest of the high. Like, yo, we got a guy up here that, that's the company we're running. We're running a company like that. To have that type of energy from this type of individual who is in this type of situation. We can make this a millionaire. I would have leaned on that. I would have leaned on that. But they didn't, because you know what? They didn't give a fuck. You know what they was worried about? Green jackets. That was their highlight. Let me give out a green jacket. Oh, well, let me take off my jacket and give it to you, Reggie. I'm gonna take my coat off to give you my coat so you can feel like, bro, that's a blazer, bro, a ugly green blazer at that. Where you gonna wear that besides a CannaGlobe event? Can you go somewhere with that? Would you go somewhere with that?
Yeah,
No.
it's for St. Patrick's Day.
Right, exactly. That's it. Exactly. So you give me this blazer, and that's what you focus on, but you have individuals in this company who are busting cheeks and ass that are, like you said, 80 years old. Remember when we was doing Cat?
Yeah.
And she brought her father in, and Cat, she's a whole cold piece by herself. Let's not get into that. How she was biting my style the whole time. And taking advice from you the whole time to get to her position the whole time. Let's not talk about the Spanglish. Remember the Spanglish?
Yeah.
Who started that?
Yeah.
You. Us. We was
Yeah.
running team. We was running trains on that bitch.
You gotta clean that up.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Excuse my language. So I could be a little bit.
No, but
I could be a little bit, but I clean it up. So my point is that we had an individual named Donto. Donto made it an area record time. Record time. He made area. Not only was it not acknowledged, saying, hey, like that should be a highlight. Look, if I'm running a company and I can say we're all making money, and let me show you that we all can make money. Look at the man in the mirror over there. That guy right there is the pinnacle. He's the pinnacle. He can be the teeter or totter of, the handicap lifestyle. You can sit at home all day. You don't have to move all day. You can be at home all day and just sit there and click and click and click and clack and click and clack and click and clack on your computer and still make a good living out yourself. They didn't acknowledge none of that. Not even slightly. And then, like I said, going back to the chant, you never got on stage. You didn't get your shirt. That's why you got that boosie ass shirt you got on now. That's why you got that fake ass boosie ass shirt you got on now. That's not the original shirt you were supposed to get. That's not it. They had to remake your shit because they didn't give your propers when your propers were due, right?
Right.
Okay, so they had to reinvent it, and it still didn't come out right. That's Walmart material, brother. Take that shit off.
But listen. Sometimes here's the lesson for you guys. His lesson. Sometimes that's the best that they could do.
No, it ain't. Not when you're fucking, no, it's not when you. That's not all you can do when you're fucking with millions and millions of dollars.
I said the best of what you could do, because it's not about how much money you got. It's about your mentality.
I don't know how that works.
I know, because you ain't shiesty like that.
I don't know how that works. So you're telling me my best is to reinvent something that was supposed to be awarded to you Not even from the company.
But the company didn't do it. The company didn't
That's
do
why I
this.
said. That's why I said the company didn't even do it.
This
They didn't even revamp you. They had to go outsource and out. You know who? You look. The
No,
reason why
let me
the woman.
say this. No, this wasn't the company. This was a sister who said, "There's an issue going on. Let me step up and get the issue resolved. Let me get him a shirt." So she did. She
No. Let me break it down to you like this, Evan. Somebody
Okay, go ahead.
told her. Somebody told her.
Yeah,
Somebody told her. So and it was a conversation that was had, and she was inquisitive, and she did step up, and she
yeah,
said, "You know what? He deserves that. He needs to have that." But there was a conversation before that that was like, "Who is Evan? Why is this? Why is this black man pressing so many different buttons? Why is he on the elevator hitting 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7? He want to go on all the floors."
yeah, yeah. I feel you. I feel you.
Right?
I'm picking
Right?
up.
And
I'm picking up what
so
you're
there
saying,
was a
man.
conversation before the shirt was made. She didn't just do that because
Yeah, I
there was
got you.
a conversation to be had before that to where she said, "You know what? I think he needs to have some, he needs to, he's talking about he needs that. He wants that. Where's my shirt at? You know what? I'm going to step out and shouts out to Tammy Faye. Shouts out to Tammy Faye. You know, I seen her on her live a couple of days ago. She was going through some things. I hope you get through it, baby. But there was a conversation before that shirt was made.
Yeah,
And you know what? You wouldn't, they showed up in Atlanta with no intentions of giving you that shirt. She did that for you.
right,
Personally.
right.
That ain't got shit to do with the company.
I
Because
got you.
they can give a goddamn. They can give a rat's motherfucker.
But
Excuse my language. They
yeah,
can they don't care.
but yeah,
But you know what? Make sure
that sentiment, do that. That's just like that Donald Trump. They finna fuck around and find out.
yeah. But you know what? Look here, brother. Look here, big brother. So what's even colder, right? Is that she is a Donald Trump supporter,
Supposedly, yeah,
supposedly, right? Okay. You're Donald Trump supporter, and now he's in office.
yeah.
So you got a lot more wiggle room now because you know him personally.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No, I've seen pictures.
That doesn't mean
You got money, and Donald Trump gonna talk to you, even if it's for briefly a conversation. He gonna talk to you if you got money. He ain't gonna
I got
talk to you. He ain't gonna talk to me. But you got some millions. He gonna say, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you," and he'll walk off. But he can shake your hand and make a friend, right?
yeah.
My thing is this: how does a corporation who thrives on surplus, who thrives on supply and demand, not make money on supply? The
Well, not make
supply.
money, not make money, not make money from, not extract money from the market. That money is all in house.
Look, you're not making product money.
Right.
You're not selling the cannabis you need to be selling.
Right.
That's why they're charging the VDOs themselves
Gotcha.
an extra amount of money
Right.
to buy product
Right.
because they have a warehouse full of product that's not being sold.
And
So who can I sell it to?
and here's what's about to happen. So they're about to sell. It's what they a whole bunch of stuff on sale the next 2 months. You know, so they get more
Look,
sales from the videos. They get that product that's going out of stock.
when it goes on sale, I might go back.
All right, let me let Donto in, man. Let me let Donto back in.
Can we do a three-way?
I don't think. Let me see. Let me try. I ain't tried that. Let me see. I ain't tried the three-way. All right, I'm trying the three-way for the first time. Let's see if this works. You're going to have to let him finish telling his story, though. Maybe it's going to work. So Donto's coming back in, finish telling us the story, his Vegas story. I hope you guys enjoy. If you enjoying the show, let me know, man. Put money in the pile in the comments below if you are enjoying yourself, man. It's just real people have a real conversation about business tonight. Money and Power show, and we gotta. I don't think it's gonna work. I think you're gonna get one end at a time, Alex. I don't have to bring you back.
Cool, bring me back.
All right. Let's see if this works. Let's see here. All right, so I'm gonna take him down. All right, yeah, give me money in the pile in the comments below, man, if you're enjoying the show tonight. Let's see if we get finished hearing from Brother Donto, the DONTO, baby. All right. So we went to Vegas, and I'll share this little piece before Donto shares his ending, his crescendo. So when I got into the stadium or auditorium, Donto was over to the right, and like he's in a wheelchair. So I'm like trying to figure out like what we doing, where we going. I see Alex and them up front sitting. I came and talked to them, like trying to let them know, we trying to get Donto up, right? Then I go over to my upline, like, hey, Donto can't get down, so that maybe they can get on stage. Like we need to get there because they did have a handicap thing to like an elevator to drop people down to the next floor. But security was saying they didn't know what the key was at the time. That's what was going on. But I was the one that was like trying to make it happen. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, like what y'all know we got somebody handicapped, right? And y'all finna have people on the stage. I'm not going on stage without my team. That's just how I roll. Like I ain't going on stage without my team, right? So, but we couldn't get them down. I really wasn't getting no help from my upline. But then the lady who he mentioned, was sitting right there listening to the story about what I was trying to do. And she was telling me, well, why don't you just go up on stage and grab the mic and take it to him? I'm like, no, no, I ain't finna just go on stage and grab no mic, you know what I mean? And just, no, that ain't gonna work, Like I ain't got that kind of clout. I'm not in deep, right? I ain't on top of the food chain just yet. So let me see here. Donto, let me see if I can find Donto. Try Donto again. I got you, Donto. I don't know if he was coming back in or not. So then I said, no, I can't, that ain't gonna work. Then she said she would do it, right? She said she would do it. I'm like, really? I'm like, you would do it? She's like, yeah, I'll do it, man. We got, he's supposed to need to be recognized and all that stuff. I'll go out there and get the mic and bring it up, right? And so, then I think I let Alice and them know, I'm gonna be back here, with till they bring the thing to Donto. So I was not gonna go on that stage without, without my team. That's just not, I just don't roll like that. So and then I couldn't believe that my damn upline wasn't doing nothing to help either, right? His lame ass. I'm sorry. So she brought the mic up. We were sitting right behind them. We had somebody right up front that got it all on video. I'll probably try to share that video maybe later or tomorrow or something like that. Alex and them, they were looking from the floor, looking up. And here come the mic to Brother Donto, man. So Donto, HWIC, man, you want to tell the rest of the story so the people can hear from your perspective, man. What happened? What's that experience for you, man? Go ahead, brother.
Man, I was really running on straight adrenaline. I mean, from early that morning, getting to the airport and all of that's mental stuff, thinking about how does this and that gonna work. So I was like seriously running on straight adrenaline. And you said, don't mess it up. I said, what? Now, what did you say? Something like that, right? Did you say don't mess it up, or you read it something like that?
I said, I don't remember everything I said, but I said, hey, this what it is right here. It's time. They said, don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. You're gonna have to bring it. Yeah. You're gonna have to bring it, Doctor.
I had time to get my emotions together as I seen her bringing the mic to me.
Okay.
Now, I'll tell you, if somebody just gave me the mic right quick, I don't know what would happen, but I had time to, to just take it in, don't bust out the crying and, let them emotions and shit run. Cause I cried now, I cried. I mean, cause it was that type of moment. And so I just belted it out. I know you want to hear it.
Yeah,
I know it. I know it.
what exactly did you blurt out, Brother Don? So I mean, now, just give the people just a little bit, man.
Hello, world. It's your boy, the one and only, the DONTO, baby, the HWRC, the head witcher in charge. Walking folks have more excuses than the law allow. Excuses are tools of incompetence used to build monuments of nothingness. And those who use them seldom, and damn it, I mean seldom, amount to anything. I am part of the prophet posse. And there's a new sheriff in town. His name is the HWIC. So you walking folks, stop using all of them damn excuses. Because I'm going to put a warrant out on you.
Yes, baby, new sheriff in town, man. The HWIC, man. What a moment! What a moment that we had in Vegas, man. So tell me, man, Brother Doctor, before we start to wrap this thing up, man, tell me, again, because of this opportunity that we decided to take advantage of, no matter what we think of it now, it gave us an opportunity to have that moment to meet in Vegas. So what, man? What really was it for you to be able to meet everybody in Vegas and see some people you'd never seen before, getting them offline into online, from online to offline? Man, how was that really? What did that do for your soul, your heart, your spirit, man?
Man, it's kind of like, you watch television, you watch these movies, like you see Denzel, your favorite actors and actresses and stuff. And it was kind of like that type of event to me. Like when I started meeting everybody, it was that type of feeling. It's like everybody I met was a superstar. Because I've seen us, we've done presentations or we talked and, we did some book club stuff, it's a real good intellectual conversations. And to actually just meet the people that you've never seen before, but y'all have a lot of things that's in common. And so just to see everybody, I mean, it was off the chain. Hadn't seen Alex. I mean, he's all in freaking Oakland, okay?
Yeah.
Hadn't met Wanda, hadn't met Brother McKeechin, and some of the other folks. Hadn't met Barry, hadn't met Eric. It was just like that. It was awesome. And it helped me get out of my comfort zone. So I know I can fly now. It's like I couldn't do it, but there was so many questions in my head. So it got me out of my comfort zone enough to open my eyes up to more opportunity for me.
And you also got a chance to meet Perry when in your launch party in Memphis. What did that do for you?
I met Perry at your extravaganza.
Yeah. But he still surprised you.
Awesome. Oh yeah, that was awesome too. It surprised me enough talking to me on the way here. I didn't know he was on the way here. So that was man. It's like, especially when it comes to the brothers, because I don't have brothers. I got all sisters. But even with that being said, I was kind of like, I was the oldest. So I would be probably the child. I grew up with the cousins and some with my sisters, and when we were younger. But then there was a separation, and so it's all good, especially with the brothers, other than my fraternity brothers. But then to hang out with some brothers that I didn't know but met using social media, online, all that good stuff. Hey, bro, the technology ain't no joke. Y'all ain't seen that yet. And when it comes to this technology, don't be talking about that can't happen, because it's happening, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it was outstanding. Just to get away from Memphis. I'm just saying, I can sit on my front porch and be my own world. And shoot, I could be shit in Australia in my mind. I'm just saying.
Absolutely, man. Well, now I'm never sure that everybody had a pleasure meeting you, man. So I'm gonna get you off and start to wrap this thing up, man. But yeah, man, HWIC, man. You got any final words before we wrap this thing up with the other people, man? The trip to in Vegas, meeting the team, having that experience, man. Any last word for the piece, man? Any words of inspiration for peace?
I think the best thing I can think of, just popped off the top of my head, stop thinking so much and just do. Don't think, do. I mean, I leave it there. I could expound. I'm just saying the thing that you might be scared of, go on and do it anyway. Hell, I didn't know what to expect trying to, flying, and I've flown before being in the wheelchair, but shit, that was like 20, 30 years ago. I was way more agile and probably much more handsomer back then. I'm just saying. So I probably had a lot more moxie, is what I'm saying, when I was younger versus all these years. But guess what? That's like, I'm like, well, shit, I want to go to New York. Got to go to New York. Shit, New York closer than Vegas. I'm just saying, who don't want to go to New York? I need to fly to Orlando. I'm just saying, y'all, listen. It's time to get the money. That's what I'm gonna leave with. It's time to get the money. It's set up to get the money right now. If y'all seen these markets popping, it's time to get the money.
All right, brother Doctor. Thanks so much, man. All right, guys. So here we got, man. So we got Alex want to come in one more time, say his final thought. But y'all heard that, right? Brother Doctor said, man, don't think, do. How many guys are toe up from the floor because you overanalyze, you're overthinking. You want to make sure that you make sure that's been going on for 20 years, right? Stop thinking so much, do. And here's the thing, when we say do it, don't think, just do. Yeah, put together, contemplate your plans or whatever the case may be, but take that first step. Now, here's what I understand, right? Here's what I understand, that you overstand. You know what that next step is. You know whether that's for you to call somebody. You know whether what God's leading you to read something, or to look something up, or to research something, or go talk to this person, or go call this person, or DM this person. You know what the next step is. Why are you not taking it? And I'll tell you why many people don't take the next step, because you think about the 10,000th step. You're thinking about the end, when all you got to really do is do the next. If you do the next, you can get to the end. If you don't do the next, you'll never get to the end. And then the end will remain a dream. And you'll be like the man in the Alchemist that said, man, I pray that my dreams remain a dream. Don't be like that. You don't want your dreams to remain a dream. You've been given a dream for it to become a vision, and then you can manifest that vision here on the earth. But you have to take a step. Whatever Danto had to go through to get to Vegas, he can see himself in Vegas. He know he wanted to get to Vegas, but he had to take the necessary steps. And some of those steps he didn't know until he took this step. Then they let him know, oh, you're going to have to do this. And then he went and said, okay, I'll go do this. And then they said, oh, you're going to have to do this first. He got to come back and, oh, I got to do this. And then, oh, you know what I'm saying? But he took the step, and then he got instructions along the way. Bam. Let me say it again. He took the step, and then he got instruction or guidance along the way. That's called walking by faith, not by sight. Uh-oh. All right, Alex, what we got, man? You got some final word for the people before we close up on this edition of the Money and Power Show.
So, first things first for me, I love your new background. I love your new background. I know what it was, and I know what it is. I love the new background, for one. I love the new background. It's an aesthetic. It's copaesthetic. It's all the aesthetics. It's all the aesthetic. I love the new background, for one.
All right.
For two, Brother Danto, I just want to tip my hat, and I want to say, brother, no matter what you do and how you do it, no matter what company you're in, you're going to make it happen. It don't matter. Look, it could be a CannaGlobe, it could be an Mark, or it could be any company. A brother like Danto, a brother like Evan, a brother like me, we're gonna make a move, because you know what we're about? We're about making a dollar. At the end of the day, business is business. And when business doesn't add up, if If 1 and 1 don't add up to 2, there's a problem. It you know, when 1 and 1 and you're trying to convince me that 1 and 1 equal 3, and I say, wait a minute, well, I've never heard 1 and 1 equal 3. How? Explain to me how 1 and 1 makes 3, and you can't give me a clue on how I can jump from 1 to 2 to 3 automatically. What you're telling me I can add a 1 and a 1 and skip a 2 to get to a 3, and you don't provide? That's where my discrepancy lied. Because for me, it was the Vegas, and it was supposed to be a launch. We're launching. We're launching today. If you signed up before this amount of time, like you said, you're founder, right? The title. I still got my shit. I still got my founder. I'm not an area. I still got the whole shit. I still got it. It's hanging up on my wall, and I'm proud of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because I took a leap of faith
Right.
to do something that I knew could make me some money. But when I found out the money wasn't gonna be moneying, you hear me? You hear me though?
Yeah.
Brother Evan, you hear me? You know what? You make good money. You personally, you are a top earner in the company, but you was making good money. But you know what? That money still wasn't shit.
Right.
So if the money you were making wasn't nothing, what does that say to the company? If you're a top 15 earner in the whole company, and they're giving the top 20, and you land at 15, but you've hit their top 10 spot more than anybody besides the fucking people who got a brand. The mother, the wife and the husband,
Mm-hmm.
the Franklin, the Reggie, you know, you're going to make that for sure, because you are you're above an earner. They ain't making that good money. These motherfuckers, look.
You probably got a phone call. Okay. You probably got a phone call or something that came in between. But yeah, he's. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that probably. Your next time. Here's what I want you guys to do for me. Because I don't even know how long this is. I don't even know how long I've been talking. Oh, that's about that time, 90 minutes, man. If you have you got any value out of tonight? If you've enjoyed it, if you want to be a part, there's a couple things I like for you to do. If you're saying, you know what, you've experienced some things, and maybe you're not the one that want to tell your story, but you want me to share your story anonymously, because these stories need to come out about the things that people have experienced. Feel free to inbox me that. I promise to keep it confidential, and then share the story as a story that I heard, so that people that have had that similar experience, they can learn from your experience, and that's how we share wisdom. Right? It should be free for us to do. I should not have to go through what I may have to go through. I can make better, wiser decisions if I understand what you went through, and I might be about to go through a similar thing. But I remember. Okay, what you told me. Okay, I ain't gonna make that decision. Right? That's how we transfer wisdom, and then as we help each other get wiser, we make better decisions, and then guess what? We get better results. We get better results. We become better. When we become better, everything around us connected to us gets better. Right? So maybe that's a person that's there. Maybe the person say, you know what, you want to be on the next episode. You say, hey man, I like to get on, chop it up with you, share a few things about business. We're gonna be talking about money. We're gonna be talking about power. Have different series going on. That's gonna be an option for you here on this Facebook Live, where you'll be able to tap in and talk, chop it up with me. There's some links. So maybe you'll see where you can see a link. Click that link. You'll see a couple different links. You'll see a link to how to get started in crypto. So if you're saying, hey, you've been following me for a while, I help people get to the money. One of the things that you can build wealth relatively quickly is through investing. Well, I'm a crypto investor, I'm a stock investor, I'm a real estate investor, and I'm going to show you different ways that I do that. And if it's something that you decide that you want to do, there's links there for you as well. Also, to check out our store. You say, hey, you're getting value out of this. We're going to shop at the store, and I'm going to ship you something out based upon what you order. That's a way for you to exchange, right? That's a way for you to exchange based upon the value that you receive here tonight. But here's the deal, guys. I am still the Godfather. I am still, one of the leaders of the Unlimited Income Squad. I am still, right, one of the leaders of the Profit Posse. Here's what we do, guys. We have fun, as you see. We have fun getting to the money. Man, I pray to God He allows us to meet again real soon. I'm out.